Business is not easy.
Yeah.
It's tough and fun.
So this side that you are focusing on as of now, is it a lucrative business for someone who is watching who would want to do what you're doing? I mean, you started off as an employee.
Yes.
Right now, you're doing your own thing, and it did took time for you to be here, over 20 years.
Look, it's always rewarding. It's high risk, high return.
It's crazy, right? Last year we were not traveling, but I feel like this year we are going to travel a lot.
You don't want to bother yourself with this foreign knife thing.
Exactly, because when I grew up not using this stuff, when I'm eating food, I want to eat freely. You see, I don't want to bother myself that much.
Doing business in Africa is probably challenging, but it presents a lot of opportunities.
Yes. People like you're always, everything that is hard, you're saying, I want that.
Yes.
I think that is what differentiates you from other people.
Yes.
You look at hard times as something that interests you.
Yes.
So how did you start?
It's been a long time. I think we are running into 23 years now.
23 years?
23 years of entrepreneurship since I last left formal employment.
Oh, you were employed before?
Yes, I was.
What were you doing?
My last engagement, I was a sales and marketing manager at EcoWeb.
Okay.
EcoWeb is an Econet company which later transformed into Zoll and Liquid.
Was it not a hard decision, to leave the working sector to start something of your own?
Not really. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay.
And you find that burning desire to become an entrepreneur can never be quenched by whatever promotion that you get from employment.
Okay.
So ultimately, I had to off-ramp from formal employment to follow and pursue my desires. Doing business in Africa is probably challenging, but it presents a lot of opportunities.
Yes,
the sense that there are a lot of opportunities that are not yet explored. Africa is still, lagging behind in terms of being stringent, in terms of starting and operating a business.
Yes.
But above everything, you find when you're doing business from home, you do from a position of rest.
Exactly.
You are serving people that look like you and operate like you. It's different from where you have to be conscious about other issues like rest and other issues. So I think doing business in Africa is a marvel. It's always rewarding. It's high risk, high return. High risk, high return to run your own business. But you find some of the biggest benefits are not really just monetary or financial. They are also in terms of freedom. When you run your own business, you determine the costs of your life, and you've got freedom of time, how you want to use your time, where you want to be at any point in time. It doesn't mean it's all play, but it gives you a lot of latitude to have a balanced life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as of now, you have this beautiful restaurant here in Harare CBD.
Well, here at Cafe Davido's, we are positioned as a cafe, which means we do deliver and provide quick meals. Quick meals, but they are not fast food in terms of the preparation. They are food and meals that are made whilst you wait. And we believe we've got one of the most unique recipes that people always come for. This place is known and popular for lovers and romantic people who come for a date, as well as people that are coming for business meeting, or people that are just hanging around in the avenues area. They're either coming for medical services or they live within the neighborhood. They find this place very convenient.
People now pay attention to what they eat. So I want to hear it from you. What is your food like? Is it organic? What are you really putting?
I wouldn't classify it as organic. Organic means a lot of people, they probably misuse the word organic in the sense that for something to be called organic, it's not really just at the cooking point.
Exactly.
It's really something that starts even at a production stage.
Yes.
If it's a grain-based something, it means you must never use chemicals. If you use fertilizer, you can't call it organic anymore.
Exactly.
So you find we've got some foods which can quantify to be called organic.
Okay.
Like we serve under our traditional meals, we serve high firids, which is sadza nemurioni nyama.
Oh.
But if the mombe or the cow has been fed from grass from day one, and there's no chemical whatsoever in its bloodstream,
yes,
you can call it organic. We also do roadrunner. We do roadrunner, and most roadrunner chickens, free range chicken.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Most of them are organic.
Yes, yes.
But you find for other foods, it's very difficult to classify some of the foods that we buy from the supermarkets as organic.
I'm learning.
But what we make sure we do is we provide and serve freshly cooked food, healthy.
Yes.
We always make sure that there is limited amount of fat in what we serve here.
Okay.
We also serve rotisserie chicken, which is very healthy and different from the deep fried chicken. So that's as far as we go in terms of providing healthy eating lifestyle and habits. Yeah.
And it's amazing, you know.
Yes.
I have my wife back there,
Yes.
and she was really saying, "I want to go there. I've heard of it," because she knew about this place
Before you.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
And she was, I must go there. That
Yes.
place is amazing.
Yeah.
You are a businessman, and I know that people, when they hear you speak, they learn a thing or two. Do you think that it's a good thing to do business in Africa in general? Because this video is going to be watched by a lot of people. What's your experience so far?
Definitely. You know, Africa, our business has done business in Africa, in South Africa, in most of the countries in Southern Africa.
Yes.
So we're quite privileged to have understood the dynamics of doing business in Africa.
Yes.
But we've also done, and we still do business in the UK, in Australia, and other countries where we are exporting Zimbabwean products under a company called Zimbo Storo. We also do meal deliveries.
Oh.
A person can actually order their meal from their apartment, and we can deliver. We are currently running a promotion where we can deliver even for free within Yes, within the Avenues area.
Wow,
within the Avenues area, as long as a person buys a minimum of $15. We deliver for free.
So for those who want to do business meetings here, you give them their own space?
Of course, we give them their own space. They're free to chat, talk. We don't limit the amount of time that they spend here, and a lot of people find this place quite easy to access.
Okay.
It's not as crowded as the city center.
Yeah.
Whilst it's also not too deep into the northern side. So
Exactly.
we are like in between.
Exactly.
In between Avondale and the CBD. So people find it easy to reach and make this place their meeting place.
Thank you so much for this amazing time.
Yes.
What's your advice to someone who is watching this video? Like general advice?
I would say before you run business, put Jesus first.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's
Yes,
powerful.
Put Jesus first. If you start a business without Jesus in this environment, in Africa, in Zimbabwe, I tell you it's not as easy. Faith is one of the most important components of determining success and prosperity in life. So once you have Jesus at the center of everything that you do, you find it is easy to navigate the murky and dangerous waters of Africa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, like you admit that as Africa we have our problems, but there is opportunities there.
There are opportunities.
Thank you.
Innumerable opportunities.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's an open market. Thank you so much for the interview.